Welcome back. Nethi just does not feel like talking today. He's just gonna do whatever. Kill a slime? Heck yeah. He likes the look of this strange plant. It will stay. What do we need to do today? Let's see here. Alrighty. I've changed the voice for Nethi, I know. Well, screw you too, Mr. I'm gonna beat my horn at someone that can't hear me. Probably can't hear them, I should say. I don't know if they can actually hear them. Whoever they're honking at. They also need to do it in the middle of me recording. Thank you, jerk. How would they know you're recording, Par? I honestly don't know. If they did, that'd be cool. Because then they would actually be decent neighbors and not just randomly beep their horn just because they want to say hi to someone. Instead, they could drive up next to them and go, hey, out the window. Instead of, Also, I said I would do an Overwatch video. I'm never touching Overwatch again with a 10-foot friggin' pole. I am never ever touching it because that is just a can of worms I am not going to open in the slightest. Because if I was to open that can of worms, I think I would be frickin' of the deaded. Because if you want to look up what's going on, be my guest. Because it's some basically anti-human stuff. Because of course that's how China's been since its creation. Is just anti-life, anti-normality. Because there always has to be something going wrong there. Apparently. Whether it be people just complaining that they have a bad home, to just straight up concentration camps. People don't realize how lucky we have it here in America. Because other places we have that situation. But of course there's people over here in America trying to support the people over in China to try to get there to not be, first of all, people being put in concentration camps and being used as, test subjects for experimental drugs and then murdered and harvested for their organs. It's a very morbid thing, but you know what? That's really what's going on. There's currently a country who's doing that and then trying to silence their people. That's the first sign of a country that's about to go through a revolutionary war on itself. In fact, that's what they're actually doing with some of it. They're going and using America as an example as what they should be doing. And you know what? I honestly agree. I wouldn't want to live in that situation, neither would you. I don't think even half of the kids in America would want to ever be in that kind of situation for longer than an hour. They'd be sitting there unaffected for that 1 hour. That's pretty much how it is. Until they mentioned America. Or where they're from. That's when they would really start to see people go, uh-oh, they could get me in trouble. And they would be avoided. Even though you're white, you're probably just going to be avoided because they're going to think you're an American anyways. Sure, there's a bunch of these other countries out here that are like, oh yeah, we have our regulations to keep people sane and keep people in line. And then there's America. Bruh, we don't got nothing on any of those countries. Other than, hey, why don't you stop killing your citizens? You know, like, be genuine leaders of a country instead of just murderers? And I'm not trying to change any of your political opinions in this. I'm just really annoyed about, because that's all I've heard about for the last few days. Is like, here I am trying to watch YouTube and be happy, but every freaking thing I get on my phone is like, hey, did you hear about the thing going over in China? No, totally haven't talked to you about the same thing. Sorry. So responding to someone. Well, responding to a message I just wrote a minute ago with one hand, since I didn't really need both hands for that moment there. And just, yeah, you guys probably understand what I'm going for here. Or what I've gone with here. I think Nethi will be a ranger, actually, because I haven't done a ranger. I've done a summoner, I've done a... I haven't done a mage, I don't think. I'm trying to remember, what was Tia? Because I remember Tia's Lovely World. I don't remember what her class was, though. I don't think I ever gave her a determined class, unless she was a summoner. Wow, that's a callback series to, like, it feels like so long ago. But that was literally this, like, past Christmas. For those of you who don't know about Tia, that was the original series we had of a Terraria playthrough, where I did a lot of building off camera because I got better at building in the game, and I was trying to kind of show off. But I didn't want to have 3 episodes of building in a row. Seeing as most of that was actually a time lapse, I would come back after, I would break up the time lapse between when I was actually building and when I was actually playing the game normally. And yeah, it ended up being that that series died because I first of all changed computers, and second of all that computer stopped working anyways. That, and I just didn't continue playing Terraria after that, because the first episode was, I believe, 24 minutes long, and that took me 2 days to make. So yeah, 2 full days when you've already recorded enough is probably not a good thing to try to work with. If you're a small YouTube channel that really should focus on trying to make more content than better content, I guess. Because I don't have the time, I didn't at the time have the time or resources to make those 2-day long recording session videos, because of the fact that I just did not, firstly, have the time, and secondly, have the willingness to go through with a couple hours of doing stuff off camera, popping in, doing an update, disappearing for an hour, coming back with a 10-second update, and maybe a couple time-lapse bits in between, if it's a time-lapseable thing, there is actually a list of things that I have written, of things I consider time-lapseable, because they either don't take 48 trillion years to do. That's number one, to get on this list. Not take a trillion years. Secondly, you can't be a task that people want to see. Like, there are some people out there who genuinely just like Minecraft. Like, for example, with Minecraft, watching stuff just be mined out. They like areas being cleared out. They like watching people mine. They like not like as a consciously 4 hours of mining from a first person's perspective view. I'm saying like a third person time lapse with like about a few, maybe like a total of 20 minutes of content that is not the time lapse. Maybe spend a few minutes on it. There are people who genuinely like little breaks like that. Don't get me wrong. There are people out there that genuinely like that. And I'm not just saying that because I like it. I'm saying that because there's actually people out there who like it. I don't know why people are like, oh yeah, that's so unoriginal. Why do people like watching people play games? It's like, maybe because they make the content interesting. Maybe the game doesn't interest you necessarily. Maybe it's the people you're watching who interests you. Like, I don't think I would have a good time playing Golf It. I am not very good with that kind of those kind of games. But who do I watch play it all the time now? I watch Minilad. I watch actually, I can't think of anyone else who used to. Markiplier. I believe Markiplier played it once or twice. I like those videos. I like Golf It. I like watching Golf It. Does that mean I would like playing it? No, it does not mean I would like playing it. It's exactly like the meme of the dad saying to his kid, why don't you just play the games instead of just watching someone play it? That's so stupid. Why would you do that? And then going and watching football. Oh! Sorry, just... Ancient Shadow Helmet. Just gonna put that on because it's better defense. There we go. Oh, there was a little lip of land there that I just happened to land splat on. Par, didn't you just say you're gonna be a ranger? I don't have any ranged weapons yet. I don't even have a bow. Don't yell at me. Even though I'm yelling at myself here, there's probably no one that cares yet. I'm probably like, yeah, you just started out. Don't worry about it. Here I am yelling at me like you guys would actually yell at me. What are you saying you love there? Weirdo? Let's get a savage lead sword. 10%, 9% damage, 10% size, and 10% knockback. Ew. A lead bow, because we're going to start transitioning to using that. That's 9. Silver is 9 as well. We're also going to make a chain. We can make a tin watch, so we can see the time as well. Guys, why does everybody suddenly have a time they have to be home now? Jeez. I didn't know people would start randomly getting a due time. Jesus. Jeebus. Sorry, just today's not a good day, apparently. I'm gonna get back to playing Skyrim after this, I think. Wait, how many videos do I have so far? Because I'm recording this one. So 1, 2, 3. I have literally 2 more to do. Two after this one. Sorry, just today's not a good day. I don't know why I decided to record now. It almost sounds like people do not want to come to D&D tomorrow. So you can understand my dilemma here. Also, yes, I am going to get max health and max magic as soon as I possibly can, because I just like the look of it when I have a full mana bar and a full health bar. Just switch between my weapon things randomly, make the game lag out. It was lagging out for a second there. Yeah, look. Oh, okay, right, you guys can't see that. The counter, the FPS counter is actually going down as I did that. It hit like 40 something. I'm like, wow, okay. I don't even know if that was noticeable within the darkness of this video right now. Because of course, for the sake of this video, is there a way to turn up brightness? Seriously. Okay, I can't turn up the brightness. I was hoping to turn up the brightness to make it easy for you guys to see. But no. We can't have the good things, can we? Plus the brightness of my computer is all the way up. Like that changes anything. Like, still genuinely annoyed with having to record it all right now. Like I said, it's just not a good day. Yeah, I like sometimes have these sessions with myself where I'm like, okay, be smiley, Par. Be very smiley for the video. Got this. Don't be Mr. Downer, but be Mr. Happy. People want to see Mr. Happy. And then I'm just pissed off. And then I'm just that guy. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if this is enough time for the video, but seeing as the last few videos I've recorded have been apparently overtime, I think, let's actually look. I'm gonna look again. Yeah, the last few videos have been overtime. So, I'm gonna do short video for Thursday. Don't expect Terraria Thursdays at all, though. That might be a Tuesdays thing, if there was to be anything. Mainly because just TT instead of THT. Got mana up in this episode, though. Pretty good. Let's do a spinny of the wheel. Just watch my cursor change real quickly between my axe, my pickaxe, and the rope. Also platforms. I was trying to stop it on my sword. I don't know why I'm doing so well with the bow right now. Aiming wise. I'm like actually surprised. I'm generally just not really good with aiming in games. Unless it's like an explosive thing. Then I'm really good at aiming it. Not because, oh, it has a wider area that it's going to hit. The reason I'm good, and say I'm good, with ranged weapons that are explosive is because if it's a ranged explosive weapon, what I can do is then aim in the general area of them and be able to see, oh, I can knock them back into a hole or something like that, or I can knock them back into a trap or something. Like for example, when I was talking about Overwatch earlier, when I used to be a Pharah and Junkrat main, I used to play those two characters specifically on the very rare playing Hammond. If our team needed a healer, I would play probably I think I would usually play Zenyatta because like damage, or Ana because extra healies on self. I don't like being a character that can't self heal. That's why I also play Roadhog. I would say I play Roadhog more than I do. Yeah, probably more than I do Hammond, or did at least when I did play. Again, I'm stopped playing because they changed something. I'm not even gonna get into it. This is Terraria, anyways. I remember when I used to be so addicted to this game, and Minecraft, and those were the only two games I've ever wanted, kind of thing. Oh my god, all I want to play is Minecraft and Terraria. I remember young Dirg Parr. Because when you're functioning with a mortal brain for once, it's really odd to lose. Because like there's some godly concepts I can't think of anymore with his brain. Humans are weird, like legit. Don't say I'm an illegal alien. I am not. I am here in a human body. Therefore I am... And I'm in America. I was born here. Technically. Never born here, but... Anyways. Nobody needs to get into that. We'll see how this goes. I'm going back to that freaking corruption biome. This is another problem with Terraria early game, is that there's just a lot of this, just walking back and forth between areas as you try to get better and better and fighting against the evils of the world, as you try to become the ultimate survivor. Looks like we're going this way then. Actually, we know we got rope. I'm thinking maybe I should watch like a speed run or something like that to chill me. I don't know why I didn't take damage there. Would like a musket, but I don't even have a hammer yet. Anyways, people are generally the same. Start the same way. They use the same weapons up until right before they're done. Right, can't mine that yet. Need gold. Or platinum. Wouldn't mind platinum. I like the look of platinum. That's why I say I prefer platinum over gold. I think, you know what? I think that's a good enough day for Nethi. I'm gonna snipe a penguin here. After I talked myself up with Ranger in this game. There we go. We got our arrow back, at least. Collect. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And we'll see you guys in the next time for more of Nethi's adventure in the world of Terraria. Bye-bye, guys. I was about to just turn up the brightness, or down the brightness, instead of closing the episode.